Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum. I got him, you got him, we got him. Comic issues, yeah!
Alright guys, welcome to Comic Issues episode 8, the show where I collect them and you select them. It's going to be a great show. I don't know if you noticed, but I have a new background. I don't have to worry about being able to move now. Everything's not green. I went around and got some new comics yesterday. Go through them real quick. Not all of them, but some of them. Just some of the good ones. So here we go. We got Ant-Man, Irredeemable, number 12. It's a cool background. I bought it for the cover. It's got some Ninja Turtle-like stuff on it. Even the top saying is written kind of like Ninja Turtles. So I love homage covers, and this is one I picked up. We got Batman, Superman, number 13. All the villains are robots in this. It's really cool. It's got Doomsday in it. I pick up anything with Doomsday. We got Ed Beard art here. He's a fantasy artist. Does a lot of stuff for Magic the Gathering. A lot of Tolkien stuff, art. He's great. If you've never seen him, check him out. Got that signed. Got that from the Ren Fair not too long. Last year. No, not last year. 2 years ago. Got this from the late great Richard Corbin. Got that from the Kickstarter for Meet the Faces You Meet. It's a new cartoon that they're putting out. He was working on before he died, and you signed, or you paid, and you got this signed by the three people: Jan Stranad, Rich Corbin, and then the producer. I don't know his name, but Jan and Rich had worked together for years. So this is really cool to have. Got Frank Cho signed print. Got that from Comic-Con. On to Kiss Psycho Circus. I finished that up yesterday. It's awesome. So I now have every issue of that. Put this one up because he kind of looks like Morpheus from Sandman. That's a little kind of like homage, I think. I don't know. Todd McFarlane did that art. We got Silver Surfer Superman, number 1. We have the real Ghostbusters. I bought this because every one of these has a really cool pull-out poster inside. Kiss Vampirella. Kiss, my favorite band. Vampirella, my favorite hero NS. That's not, that's independent. We got Secret Avengers. What number is it? Number 17. And I bought this because it kind of looks like Maximum Overdrive from Stephen King. Look at that. No mess up in the background. Got Batman and Robin, number 35. Bought this. This is the Universal Monsters cover edition. They're mummies. Monsters of the Month. Every year, I think, Universal does something like this. This year, I think it was horror variants. Sorry, DC. Then I have Superman and Batman, Vampires and Werewolves, number 1 of a 6-issue run. It's kind of cool looking. Got Superman the Man of Steel, 109. It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas edition. Original Sin, Hulk versus Iron Man. Looks like Alex Ross. Not sure about that. Then we got Cage. This is a Luke Cage series by Brian Azzarello and Richard Corbin. So I already had this, but I bought it again anyways. Lobo and the Demon, Halloween. It's another holiday issue. Love them. Gotta buy them every time. Savage Dragon, number 33. What a weird issue. Look at that. Somebody giving birth right on the cover. Why? I don't know, but I bought it. Batman 871. This is pretty cool. It's got Batman. He looks kind of weird. And then you got Wolfman. You got Frankenstein. And the Mummy. Pretty cool, huh? All right. So. Pumped. Also, my mom for Christmas did me this this puzzle. It is a Thomas Kincaid Studios puzzle, and it's got Metropolis and Superman fighting Doomsday. So, you know how big that battle was. Anyways, let's get into the show. Let's start the spin. We have a lot of numbers today, so thank you for everyone. And here we go. Oh, sorry. Forgot one thing. Remember, I don't know if you remember last issue or not, or episode, but I think I'm in the right place at the right time in the universe. And the reason I say that is because before that issue, I talked about that thing in the beginning about, feelings and stuff, and then at the end of the issue, it kind of went full circle. Also, in the end of that issue, Joker looked like the Golden Girls. And guess what I found yesterday? Bam! Betty White, Blue Water Comics, #1. I mean, say what you want. Now let's spin that wheel. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Finally happened. Silence Phil, it finally happened. All those times you've done it, here it is. D58. Told you it's going to be a great show. Let's get that comic and see what it is. Alright, we got the comic. Let's see what it is. Alright, this is a good one. I like this series. I collect every single one of this series, but before I can show it to you, I got to get the Post-its out again. See here. Alright, here we go. Zombie Tramp, #68. Post-its and all. I buy the risque version of this every time it comes out. If you're going to buy this one, I would definitely pre-order because it's a $5 comic, but you can get it for about $3.69 or something like that if you pre-order. I've read this whole series. I love it. I couldn't tell you what this issue is about, but we're going to go through it and let's see what happens. All right, guys, we're back. That was a fun read. It starts right in the middle of an ongoing story arc. This is #4 of the ongoing story arc. So you don't know what happened at the beginning, and you kind of don't know where it's. I mean, it kind of lets you know a little bit where it's going, but you don't know really the whole story yet because you got to read the whole story arc. So this was written by Vince Hernandez. Vince Hernandez is the editor-in-chief of Aspen Comics, so he's a pretty big guy, pretty big wig. So it's kind of weird that he has the time to create titles and write titles. So he's the creator of a big Aspen title called Charismagic and Damsels in Excess, as well as writing on Zombie Tramp. The artist here was Marco McAgney. I don't know how you say his last name, but he's pretty much solely Action Labs. And Action Labs, he's done Danger Doll, Vamp Blade, and of course Zombie Tramp. So a little bit about backstory about Zombie Tramp that I know. It started with Janie Bell, and Janie Bell was a call girl or escort, whatever you want to call it, to the Stars. So her handler was this, I can't remember his name, but he was this cross-dressing that guy, and he was also selling drugs or something he just had a bunch of call girls. So he gets busted, and the warden's like, okay, I'll let you out with one stipulation. You gotta hook me up with Janie Bell for one night. So he talks it over with Janie. She's like, hey, this is the only way out of it. Can you help me out? So she's like, okay, I'll help you out. After, and this warden is not a good looking guy, but she's a professional. So she goes over and goes into the house, and they walk down to the basement, and he's a real weirdo. He's like, okay, when I'm done with you tonight, I'm feeding you to my son. And his son just happens to be a zombie that's chained to the wall. And before anything could happen, the chains break. She gets bitten on the shoulder by the zombie. She runs out. She gets in her car and starts driving away. And she gets all dizzy and hits into a telephone pole. And the next thing she knows, she wakes up and she's a zombie. So then the whole story is, that's the first issue. The rest of the issues go on and build upon that. So that sounds like something cool to you. Check it out. There is a lot of cartoon nudity in this series. It's all PG-13 rated R, though. It's just breasts and butts. There's nothing crazier than that. So, but let's get on with the comic that we picked here. So this one stars Angel Lynch. So Janie Bell stops being Zombie Tramp, and Angel Lynch takes over in Zombie Tramp 57. So if you're interested in how that happens, go check out that issue. It's worth it. And that's a good jumping on point if you don't want to know about all the Janie Bell stuff. You could start from there and work your way up to current. It's still going on right now. It's in 70-something issues right now. So the comic starts out, and it's Angel and Deb and Lord. Lord is like this priest guy that hangs out with them. Deb's Angel's friend. She's also, I think, some kind of dead person. I'm not sure Deb's backstory. But they're in Europe, and not sure why they're in Europe. It doesn't really say. And it seems like they just got done with this huge battle. So there's something else that they need to do. I don't know what that is. But having destroyed these two people, these other two girls, they're like, well, we're gonna need these girls' help. So one thing that they can do, the Zombie Tramp can do, is she can bring back the dead to fight for her. So that's what they're gonna do. So she's gonna have Lord do the incantation, bring back the two. They're gonna group up. They're gonna go do whatever they need to do. One of these is Dixie. One of these dead ladies is Dixie. I don't know who the other one is, but I know Dixie from some of the other issues, and she's kind of like an Incredible Hulk, kind of just huge, basher. She's really going to help the team. So Lord starts the incantation, and then so to do the process, Angel has to take the heart and put it back inside of these girls that she ripped out. I think that's the only way you can kill the zombies, is to take their hearts. Because I know that they can lose their limbs and stuff, and that's how Dollface gets started. Janie Bell cuts her arm off, and she goes into this like portal or something. But that's another thing. If you want to read Dollface, you can do that. So anyways, she's putting the heart back in. The incantation's going on, and then something goes wrong. Angel gets zapped to some like a post-apocalyptic land, and Lord and Deb are like, what the hell's going on? I don't, and Lord's like, well, I guess she was too strong. She just couldn't do it. And while they're thinking about where Angel went, up come the two in the back, but their handler, Angel, is gone, so she can't command them to do anything. So Dixie's still in like a state of just shock or whatever. She's not moving around. But the other one, she immediately goes after Deb and starts to try to fight her. But Lord says he says the word love, and Deb's like, how did you know to say that? And he's like, well, you can control these zombies usually by bringing up something that they really wanted when they were really alive. So he kind of calms her down, and then she kind of snaps out of it like, hey, I this is not right. You don't even know anything about my backstory, blah 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 blah, about love. So she attacks Lord, and then while she's trying to get Lord, Deb comes over and starts trying to get her off of Lord, and she breaks Deb's nose, just backhands her, smashes her face. Dixie sees this, and I guess I think Dixie was kind of on their team, not on their team before. So she's like, what did you do that for? And she goes crazy and manhandles this other chick and pins her to the ground. They go on into the next panel, and it's inside of like this mausoleum or something where there's bones everywhere, and they got her pinned down to the ground, and Dixie's about to take her out, and she says, "You're Angel," and Lord's like, how do you know? Because these are supposed to be just slaves. They're not supposed to be intelligent. She's like, what are you? what do you know? So she's, she's getting choked out. So she starts saying whatever she can to survive. So she's like, I can help you get your angel. So she's talking about Angel Lynch that just got taken somewhere. So, they know that they need her help. So they let her up, and she's like, okay, well, give me the book. Deb's hesitant, no, don't do that. And there's like a flashback. I think before this, there's a flashback to show a little bit about her. It's only a one-page thing, so I don't really know much about it. But it's her in this, like, she's got this book, and I guess she lost somebody that she loved, and maybe she's trying to bring him back. I don't know. And while she's doing this incantations and stuff, this big old demon thing takes over her body and possesses her. And then something happens to her. It doesn't show. I don't know. I guess that's how she died. I'm not sure why they showed this backstory. It didn't really provide anything to it. I almost forgot about it just in this review. And so then she, it goes on to the next part where she's doing the incantation. And she says she can bring him back. She does the incantation, and it pops his body. And Deb's like, well, it just looks like you only just brought back a body. But then, like, before she can get body out, this thing is up attacking her. Pan out to the outside of the mausoleum, and then you see Angel Lynch. So they brought back Angel Lynch and somebody else. That's where it ends. So I hope you liked this review. I had fun doing it. I hope you like the new background. I have the ability to just keep changing out comics, so that's going to be cool. Continue to comment down below, like, subscribe if you want to. Be good to yourselves. Have a good day.